Hello. Today I'll be explaining why wage is completely useless in Empire Clash, and I shall debunk any claims made by wage apologists. To begin to understand why wage sucks, we must first understand what wage is. Wage is a flat sum of coins paid out to each member of a team, depending on their class. Wage is paid from the treasury, which is the nation's bank, and distributed to each of the team's members according to their classes. To understand why this is a problem, we must understand Empire Clash class demographics. Let's take this example right here. I went into a regular Empire Clash server, took a snapshot of what a regular team's class demographics look like and how much of each class was being paid. In this example, you can see that the team is slightly militarized as it possesses 12 soldiers, 6 nobles, whilst retaining a respectable farmer demographic. If we were to calculate the wage paid out per minute to this balanced team, we can estimate a total of 174 coins per minute being paid. These 174 coins are to be distributed to each member of the team depending on their class. Here we can find the first problem within the Empire Clash wage system, which is what I like to call the law of diminishing returns. The issue we can clearly see here is that the national treasury is depleting itself at a moderate pace. 174 coins per minute, not a negligible decrease in treasury, especially not for a casual, moderately militarized team such as this one. Considering the average team does not coordinate sufficiently in economy and not enough financial transactions are occurring with a base tax of 10%, we can therefore conclude that the national treasury is running a deficit. Now, some like to argue it's a good thing, especially when it comes towards soldiers and nobles. Many people like to believe that this wage payout to the military classes is a way of financing the war effort and repaying people who spent their personal wealth on the war effort. This is a semi-valid theory that comes from good intentioned people. However, there are two major issues in this line of thought. One, the wage being granted to individuals who are contributing the war effort is so small that it doesn't even come close to covering the cost of weapons, especially not covering the combined cost of both weapons and classes. 2. The game already has many more effective methods of the team utilizing its resources to cover individual military costs through edicts such as Empty Royal Armory and Crown Expeditionary Force, and monarchs always reserve the ability to import and buy slots, utilizing the national treasury. Therefore, we can conclude that wage being utilized as a method of covering individual costs is stupid and more harmful to the national balance. Now that we have as to why wage is useless to an individual and why it harms the nation's overall national balance, let's talk about the positive mechanic of wage that can be utilized situationally. That mechanic is a universal basic income decree which grants +1 CA to the team per minute whilst mandating the distribution of 40 coins per minute to everyone on the team. Whilst this obviously is very harmful to the treasury and the wage itself brings little use to those receiving it, the positive aspect is that additional CA generation can be very helpful in situations that require an abnormally large amount of CA. Those situations being clan wars and long stalemate matches in which imports are desperately needed. This is the only scenario in which wage serves any use, but it comes with the severe cost of impoverishing the national bank, resulting in a far weaker monetary gain at the end of the match. This has been my rant about wage. If you liked my video and agreed with its points, feel free to leave a like on the video. If you dislike this video or have disagreements with me on any of these aspects, feel free to leave a comment and we can discuss it in the comment section. Remember to use code SOROS in Empire Clash for free coins, and I hope you'll have a good rest of your day.